connecting HUD marketing to pricing strategy. In the last section, we explored how HUD homes are marketed, including digital advertising, fair housing compliance, and the importance of transparency when presenting HUD properties to buyers. Now we move into one of the most important decision-making topics in any HUD transaction: pricing strategy. Pricing often determines whether the home receives bids quickly, whether buyers compete aggressively, whether financing works, whether investors become interested, how long the property stays on the market. One of the biggest mistakes newer HUD agents make is assuming HUD pricing works just like a regular seller. It does not. HUD pricing is influenced by appraisals, property condition, repair costs, buyer demand, market activity, and HUD's goal of recovering value while returning properties to productive use. How HUD initially prices homes. When HUD acquires a foreclosed FHA-insured property, the home is generally evaluated by a certified FHA appraiser. The appraisal helps determine fair market value, current property condition, market competitiveness, estimated repair impact. HUD often lists the property near appraised market value based on condition. This surprises buyers who assume every HUD home is automatically a bargain. HUD homes may be good opportunities, but they are not always deeply discounted at the beginning. The role of the asset manager. The asset manager, or AM, plays an important role in HUD pricing and market management. The AM may help coordinate appraisals, monitor buyer activity, evaluate market conditions, recommend pricing adjustments, and track property performance. Understanding the AM's role helps agents explain why HUD pricing is structured and why price changes may happen over time. Why buyers misunderstand HUD pricing. Many buyers assume, because it is a foreclosure, I should offer way below asking price. That can be a costly mistake. A buyer once offered nearly 25% below list price on a newly listed HUD home in Gilbert during the exclusive owner-occupant period. The buyer believed HUD just wanted to get rid of the property. Instead, the home received multiple bids and sold quickly above that buyer's offer. The lesson is simple: HUD homes still respond to market demand. If inventory is low and buyer interest is strong, HUD homes can become very competitive. HUD price reductions. HUD generally starts with fair market value pricing, but if a property does not sell, HUD may reduce the price at scheduled intervals. These reductions may occur around 30 days, 45 days, 60 days, depending on the property and market conditions. Price reductions are designed to increase buyer interest, expand financing possibilities, attract investors, and move stagnant inventory. This creates opportunities for buyers who monitor the market carefully. A real-world pricing scenario. An investor in Tucson watched a HUD property that appeared overpriced because it needed major repairs. Instead of rushing, the investor tracked the listing. After several weeks, the price dropped once, then dropped again. The investor submitted a competitive offer right after the second reduction and secured the property. Timing became the strategy. Experienced HUD agents often track days on market, prior reductions, bid activity, and buyer competition before advising clients. Why timing matters. Pricing strategy changes depending on the listing stage. During the exclusive owner-occupant period, competition may be strong, HUD may be less flexible, buyers may need stronger bidding strategies. During the extended period, investor activity increases, price reductions may occur, negotiation opportunities may improve. A buyer who offers too low too early may lose the property. A buyer who waits too long for a reduction may lose it to someone else. HUD pricing requires balancing patience with opportunity. Comparing HUD homes to the market, HUD homes should not be analyzed in isolation. Agents should compare HUD listings to traditional resale homes, REO properties, foreclosures, renovated flips, investor inventory. This helps determine whether the HUD property is truly priced well after considering repairs, financing limitations, location, and buyer demand. Some HUD homes are excellent deals, others only look attractive until repair costs are added. Property condition impacts pricing. Property condition heavily affects HUD pricing. Important factors include roof condition, HVAC systems, structural concerns, cosmetic damage, deferred maintenance, financing eligibility. A move-in ready, i.e. property, may attract strong FHA buyer demand. A heavily damaged UI property may mainly attract cash buyers, investors, or renovation buyers. Repair complexity changes the buyer pool, and the buyer pool affects pricing strategy. Neighborhood trends matter. Location still matters tremendously. Agents should consider comparable sales, school districts, crime trends, development activity, buyer demand, appreciation trends, employment growth. A distressed HUD property in an improving neighborhood may attract strong competition. A similar property in a declining area may sit longer. HUD pricing is always connected to local market reality. Avoid promising price reductions. Agents should never promise future HUD markdowns. Statements like, "Just wait another week, HUD will definitely lower the price," can create serious problems. HUD pricing decisions are not guaranteed, and another buyer may submit a winning offer before a reduction occurs. Under AACR 4-28-1101E, agents must avoid misrepresenting pricing flexibility or sale terms. Professional agents explain possibilities, not guarantees. A story about waiting too long. A buyer in Mesa loved a HUD home but wanted to wait for a price reduction. The agent warned that there was still strong activity on the property. The buyer waited. 2 days later, another owner-occupant submitted a winning full-price bid. The buyer lost the home. Trying to time HUD price reductions always involves risk. Arizona Commissioner Standards and HUD pricing. Arizona agents discussing HUD pricing must comply with Commissioner Standards. Under AACR 4-28-1101A, agents must deal fairly and honestly with all parties. Under AACR 4-28-1101I, agents must exercise reasonable care when explaining pricing strategy and market conditions. Under AACR 4-28-1101E, agents cannot misrepresent pricing flexibility or sale terms. Agents should use market data responsibly, explain competition honestly, discuss pricing risks clearly, and avoid unrealistic promises. Why pricing strategy matters. Pricing strategy is one of the biggest factors in HUD transaction success. Successful HUD buyers and agents understand timing matters, market conditions matter, repair costs matter, buyer competition matters, financing matters. The best HUD agents help buyers balance opportunity, competition, risk, timing, and realistic expectations. For buyers, understanding HUD pricing creates confidence when navigating one of the most competitive and misunderstood parts of the HUD home process. As we continue through this course, we will build from pricing and market strategy into advanced HUD transaction management, timelines, compliance issues, and real-world problem-solving situations. Online discussion. Question 1. Why do many buyers misunderstand HUD pricing strategy? Answer. Many buyers assume HUD homes are automatically discounted foreclosure bargains, but HUD properties are often initially priced near market value based on appraisals, condition, and local market activity. Question 2. Why should agents avoid promising future HUD price reductions? Answer. HUD pricing decisions are not guaranteed, and another buyer may submit a winning offer before reductions occur. Question 3. What factors commonly influence HUD pricing decisions? Answer. Property condition, repair costs, financing eligibility, neighborhood trends, buyer demand, comparable sales, and days on market.